Hello. Today we are going to meditate on the Gospel according to St. Matthew in chapter 9, from verse 1 to 8. At that time, getting into a boat, Jesus crossed to the other side of the lake and went to his city. They then presented him with a paralytic lying on a bed. Seeing their faith, Jesus said to the paralytic, "Take courage, son, your sins are forgiven." Then some teachers of the law thought, "This man is blaspheming." But Jesus, knowing their thoughts, said, "Why do you think these evil thoughts in your hearts? Which is easier, to say, 'Your sins are forgiven,' or to say, 'Get up and walk'? Well then, so that you may know that the Son of Man has power on earth to forgive sins." He then said to the paralytic, "Get up, pick up your bed and go to your house." To his house. Seeing this, the crowd was afraid and glorified God, for having given such power to men. Glory to you, Lord. St. John Chrysostom wrote, Christ manifested his power through teaching. He claimed he had power in many ways. Through the leper, when I said to him, "I want, be healthy." Through the centurion, when he said to Jesus, "Say one word and my servant will be healed." By the sea, which calmed down with just one word. Through the demons who confessed it. Finally, in a greater way, when he forced his enemies to confess that Jesus was equal to the Father in dignity. And to further demonstrate his power, he continues, "And Jesus got into the little boat, crossed the lake, and arrived at the city." Jesus could cross the sea on foot and, however, he crosses it in a small boat, so that his continuous miracles do not call into question the truth of his incarnation. The paralytic in question here is not the paralytic of whom St. John speaks in chapter 5. This, in fact, was in the pool and the first in Capernaum. The paralytic spoken of by St. John had no servants, and the paralytic we speak of here had people who took care of him and led him to Jesus. St. Geronimo writes that only those who have been able to forgive sins can know whether the paralytic has really been forgiven. Both those who walked and those who saw him walk can testify to the words, "Get up and walk." Although the power to heal the body and the power to forgive sins are really the same thing, there is a big difference between saying and doing. The miracle that happens in the body is nothing more than a symbol of what happens in the spirit. That is why it reads, "So that you may know that the Son of Man has power on earth to forgive sins." See you tomorrow.